fun day at the OBGYN, which is the girl doctor.
Are you being... is that fun?
No, it's not fun. It's the worst. I
sarcastic.
hate going. Like, y'all have no idea. I mean, I know recently you had to go to the...
My butt? Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, it's kind of like that, but like all the places, you just go, and my doctor's kind of good because she talks to you the whole time that she's examining and doing all the things, which I guess helps distract me, but then it's also awkward because she's just like making casual, like, so how you doing today? Like just doing all the things. But when you get there, just like a regular doctor appointment, you have to go through all the things with the nurse beforehand, like weighing you. And I haven't been to the doctor since 2019 because 2020 I didn't go. And now I'm in full-blown recovery from a lot of disordered eating behaviors. And I told the nurse, I was like, oh, I'd really rather not be weighed because it could be triggering to me. I don't weigh myself anymore. And so I thought that I had read somewhere that you could decline even being weighed. But then she was like, well, I've never had this happen before. I don't really know what to do. And I was like, I mean, she was really nice about it. But at the same time, she's like, well, I think I need to get it. So how about you just turn around? And so I stepped on the scale backwards and she weighed me.
How'd you feel about that?
I felt fine because I didn't have to see it, which some people, if they have no idea like what, someone might be dealing with not needing to know their weight, is sometimes you can get fixated. No matter what I saw as a number, it might trigger something in my brain and bring a bad behavior back. So that's why I was trying to avoid being weighed because it really numbers shouldn't matter at all. But she was really nice about it. And then, I did my appointment. And then
How'd that go?
Everything's fine so far. But she's like, now that you're 40, because I did turn 40 like a month or so ago. And she's like, you need to start getting a mammogram every year for the rest of your life. So I booked that appointment and I have that fun visit in 6 weeks.
Does that hurt?
Yeah. I mean, because
No,
they
they
basically
smush
smush you to like get to examine it really, well. And so I got to do that. So aging is fun. I'm still premenopausal. So that's cool. She said,
Kind of getting sadder as the story goes.
Yeah. So anyway, I did have one like upside of the visit because the nurse told me I looked 30, not 40. And I was like, thanks, but I did have a mask on.
So your eyes look young.
Do they take tips?
No. Maybe she just felt awkward after the whole scale thing. So she was just trying to give me some sort of like compliment. And I was like, no, I'm fine. But I also went in there thinking too, and I asked them if it would be fine because I had taken expired Advil before I went in. And
How expired?
2010.
Yikes.
Whoa.
That's 11 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but I would think it wouldn't even work.
Well, I'm hoping that's what she told me. She said, oh, well, I think the only thing is that you're not going to get the benefits of what Advil would normally do because I thought, oh my gosh, like, do I need to get rid of this? Like, am I going to die? Is it going to poison me? But no, I think that it's fine. But also just go through your medicine cabinets, people, and look at expiration dates and just get rid of stuff.
A lot of listeners were asking about your stimulus check that your son got.
Yes.
And he's 11.
Yeah, I got so many messages about that. And
What are most people saying?
I mean, it's a variety. Most people are saying, it's cool, my kids got them too. Another person was like,
Oh, my goodness.
then other people are like, no, check into this because I think your son's identity may have been stolen. Then some people are like, I think you got it because your kids are adopted. And I'm like, well, I have a daughter that's adopted too. Where's her money? They're like, maybe it's on its way. So I had like a lot of people with varying thoughts.
But where are you sitting right now? What are you going to do?
I'm sitting with that. I'm going to look into it with the proper people because I don't want to have it. I don't want to cause anything shady and they're going to come back and get it anyway. And I'd rather not deal with that. I just want to give it back if I need to give it back. But I'm leaning to that we're going to look into it and it's going to be fine because a lot of people said the adoption thing and then a lot of people said their kids got it too.
Just take all them down with you and then you'll get a...
But the identity theft one did kind of worry me.
I would think the check would go to somebody who's stealing your identity, not get sent to you.
Yeah, true.
I don't think that was...
Maybe they forgot to change the address. I don't know.
You know who does really well with taxes is Lunchbox. You should
Yeah.
hit him
Oh,
up
of
after the
course.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, I will help you, and I'm telling you what,
He'll double that up real quick.
Yeah, no. And then he'll charge me a 50% fee or something.
So you're keeping it for now, but you're having somebody look at it.
Keeping it for now, but definitely look into it, yes.
It's a Bobby Bones show.
Hey.